Around here, we say go Tigers. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We love our Mangum Tigers, so suit up in your best and brightest orange, and we will see you at the games. Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
Hi, I'm Anna at Dapper 14 Boutique in Mangum. Are you looking for new clothes and accessories that are on trend, flattering, and comfy? Dapper 14 is just the place. We carry sizes small through 3X. Stop by 209 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Find us on Facebook or Instagram, or visit the website at dapyr14.com. We appreciate our customers, we love our community, and we always root for the Tigers.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Hi Mangum Tiger fans, this is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Hello, this is Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner with the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. We are friendly hometown folks and treat patients of all ages, newborns through adults, for wellness and sick visits, as well as management of chronic illnesses such as diabetes and high blood pressure. Call the clinic in Mangum at 580-782-3393 for an appointment today.
Jackson County Memorial Hospital.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Street. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, pipe passes.
We yell loud and proud because we love the Mangum Tigers. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. On and off the field, we support the Tigers through and through because once you're a Tiger, you're always a Tiger. And Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have 1 bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brenda at 580-782-2452 for more information.
First National Bank and Trust has become Sovereign Bank and continues to be a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. At Sovereign Bank, supporting our schools and athletic programs is our top priority. We appreciate and support our community through and through. At First Sovereign Bank, you can hear us roar, "Go Tigers!" We wish you great success in your endeavors now and in the future. Sovereign Bank and Trust Company, your bank for life. Same great people, same location at 204 North Oklahoma Avenue in Mangum. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Tigers.
The Mangum Star News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
J&P's Cafe in Mangum offers great food made fresh with the best ingredients under the direction of Chef George is what you'll find at J&P Cafe in Mangum. If you haven't tried the best Mexican food and American favorites at J&P Cafe in Mangum, what are you waiting for? Open Tuesday through Sunday for lunch and dinner. Also breakfast served all day and homemade desserts, including pecan pie and wonderful assorted cheesecakes. For takeout, call 580-706-5042. That's 706-5042. And like J&P Cafe on Facebook.
And a good afternoon to you, Chad Fox. Brad Gilbert is nearby as well. We're getting set to kick off the 2023 fast pitch softball season here in Mangum, Oklahoma. On an overcast day here in southwest Oklahoma. It could be a whole lot worse. We've had temperatures over 100 for several days, and we're knocking on the door, but we're not there, and we have some overcast, Brad. So it's not too bad here today.
This is called Greer County Shade.
Greer County Shade, yes, sir. We are glad to be here and bring you Mangum Lady Tiger sports here online, Facebook, Mangum Tiger TV, on the Mangum Tiger TV channel on YouTube, and Classic Hits 97.7. Our good buddy Michael Barnes, he is in Ardmore. We're going to be checking in with him here in just a little bit. He has moved to Ardmore. He's the new voice of the Ardmore Tigers. He'll tell us all about it. But we're set to go, Brad, with Mangum and Sayre. Lady Tigers, Lady Eagles set to get underway. Glad to have you along. Pitcher is Holly Lehman Webb to get things going in this season.
No, your pitcher is Bryn Woodruss.
Oh, Bryn, okay. I was looking at numbers and not positions. There you go.
There you go. This is opening day 2023. We'll forgive you.
Davenport is behind the plate.
You can be in worse places, Chad, than the ballpark on opening day.
That's right. This is opening day, and glad to be here. So Woodruss's pitch is fouled back on a bunt attempt. And so, was that the second pitch?
Yes. And I can't tell you what happened to the first. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to say.
I tell you what, this is just going just great, getting things going. Again, we're glad to be here to bring you Mangum Tiger, Lady Tiger softball here. And, boy, I tell you what, we're already missing Michael Barnes. But at the top of the first inning,
I was going to say, if we're going to call him, there's no way he's arguing the strike zone from Ardmore.
Oh, he might. No, he is looking forward to his new gig. I can promise you that. So that was a hit by pitch. And so at first base,
Hadley Zachary. Oh, you're talking about the runner?
Yeah, Zachary.
I can help you with those names.
Mariano?
Yes.
Okay.
Addie Mariano.
Addie Mariano is at first base, up
Emily
to bat now.
Easter.
Emily Easter. And she's the catcher for Coach Nelson and the Sayre Lady Eagles. School not even in session yet. We're underway with the season. Pitch is inside.
Looked pretty good, maybe a little low.
So a 1-0 count.
Now, there's a lot of optimism here at Mangum for 2023, I promise you that.
2-0 pitch. It's high and outside. Runner gets off the bag, but is back. Throw down to Zachary. It's late, and so we have a 3-0 count. And, of course, my scoreboard is completely different. Well, we've got that going.
Sometimes it's a little late. The girls are busy beating on their buckets in the dugout, and they sometimes lose count.
Gotcha.
Takes a few games to get somebody they trust in there to run that thing.
We got to get going, too, and they got to get going. So that's a called strike taken all the way. Was Easter. So a 3-1 count. Nobody out on top of the first inning. Mangum and Sayre here in Mangum. Chad and Brad. There's a ball popped up right to the second baseman. They can't get the runner doubled up at first base. There's one away as Easter flies out.
Holly Lehman Webb at second backs up. It's a F4 put out or F4 out. Tried to get the runner doubled off at first there to Hadley Zachary low in the dirt, but no harm, no foul. Runner stays.
One away. All right. I can just set Barnes up with a video camera. He can call it from there. There's a pitch inside for a ball. Good spot, though, by Woodruss. But no, we'll do our best to fill in for Michael. We wish him nothing but the best.
Everything that comes out of these microphones, we all learned from him.
That's right.
So, good or bad, Michael, attitude reflect leadership.
That is right. So, and here we go. There's a called strike. So, a 1-1 count. Called strike on the corner. And count goes to 1-2. Nice pitch by Woodruss.
Yeah, Bryn can mow you down. If she's on and hitting the zone and moving the ball around, she can really shut down some opponents.
1-2 pitch from Woodruss, and that was smoke. Got around on that, but foul down the third base line. So the count remains 1-2. And that is Ewer at the plate. Right fielder for Sayre. 1-2 pitch, one away. Runner at first base for Sayre. We're just underway in the top of the first. That is low, and the runner goes and steals second. It was in the dirt a little bit. Tough throw. Runner safe at second. Mariano is at second base.
It's really good work by the catcher, actually, to block the ball and steal from the knees, put it on a dime down at second. It's close play.
Count goes to 2-2 to Ewers. That one's hit right over Paxton's head down the third base line. A run will come in, and it's an RBI single for Ewer.
Off the tip of the glove, goes over to the line and chased down in the corner by Landry Lively. Back in, runner stays at 1, but, boy, that's off the tip of the glove, right at her face.
And that is why I would have a football helmet on at third base.
I certainly would wear the mask.
For sure.
Yes.
And Paxton is a brave soul.
At least in the circle and at third, that ball is hot.
It is, can be smoked. Yep. So one away, a run across. Runner at first base, and that brings up Ripito for Sayre. That's off the hands, going to be into right center field. Runner advances to third. Calder safe, and the batter gets to second base. So runners at second and third with one away.
That was a great throw from center. I thought maybe she got the out, but safe call.
Lehman Webb just got underneath her glove.
Yeah, it looked like it was hit a lot harder than that. It just kind of died right there at the shoestrings. Goes under the mitt.
So that will bring up number 21, Laney Easter, with one away, and runners at second and third, and a run across here at the top of the first. That to the backstop. Runner stays put at third. So a 1-0 count by Woodruss.
Definitely a pass ball there, but no marks to be made in the book. Nobody advances. Square to bunt, foul back.
Fouled back, so the count goes to 1-1. Crashing in was Paxton. All right, let's see if we can do this here.
I've got that guy's number 2 if you want me to call him.
Yeah, I got this Bluetoothed in. I know you do. And let's see if we can get this guy called here. There's a swing and a miss, and a nice pitch by Woodruss. This is live on the air, folks. We are calling Michael Barnes. So a 1-2 count if he'll answer.
Ask him what he shot today.
Okay, I will.
Well, sometimes live it doesn't work out.
Sometimes it. There we go. Hey, Michael Barnes, we're live on the air here, my friend, and we miss you dearly.
So far,
well,
for sure. How far is that drive? Can you get here?
Not right now, because I'm actually going to go see a 3-month-old baby. But,
bless your heart.
If it wasn't for that 3-month-old, I might.
There's a strikeout by Woodruss, so there's 2 away. Runners at second and third. It's 1-0 in the top of the first, Mike. It's 1-0 Sayre on top. And, man, we are really excited for you. There is a pitch called strike. And you were at Ardmore, correct?
Yes, sir, at Ardmore, and was lucky enough to be named the voice of the Tigers.
Oh, man.
Football season starts on August 25th. We'll be at Cameron Stadium against Lawton Eisenhower.
Oh, my goodness. We joked earlier between us about some of the press boxes you'll be attending. And I tell you what, you have, as the Jefferson said, moved on up a little bit.
To the top. You're 5A.
It is a little bit different on a 5A level, I will say that.
Yeah. No, we're so glad you're doing well, and we're going to check in with you, a bunch if you don't mind throughout the season. And
no, heck no.
Yeah, softball,
no.
football.
I've got a question for the guy.
Go for it.
Mr. Barnes, you're live on the air as I remind you. So can you commit to the score that you shot this morning?
Can I commit to? I lost you there.
What did you shoot this morning at Dornick Hills?
Did you have a round today? He's asking you of golf.
Well, yesterday, yes, we were at Altus Air Force Base yesterday, and actually fired an 82.
Holy cow! That's not quite DeChambeau.
Well, no, and I've got to play true confession because my golf buddies Howard Hicks, Tim Rablis, and Bill Murphy are either all 66 or close to being 66 years old.
Right.
And so they've moved up to the silver team.
Oh,
okay. So
I know what he's talking about there because at the base there's about 4 par 5s that they get about 100 and 150 yard advantage down the fairway, don't they?
Well, I don't know that it's quite that far, but it was an advantage for me. I appreciated them giving that advantage to me.
That's
even
a good
though
score.
I'm not 66. So, but anyhow, no, guys, I'm excited. I'm obviously going to continue to follow Mangum. It is a great world that we live in, and I believe in a higher power, and I'm not one of those to wear my religion on my sleeve and proselytize all the time. But I will say this: when I got introduced to the staff at the radio station and introduced to the guy who was going to be helping me, the young man, he's from Mangum.
Isn't
it's
that
Sam Hale's kid.
Wow.
Aiden Hale will be helping me do Ardmore football, and I just can't. It's just great.
That is fantastic. No, that's exciting.
Yeah.
We're going to be Ardmore Tiger fans for sure, and we'll talk to you. I know Mangum folks miss you and wish you well too, and I know we're praying for the Bingham family as well, aren't we, Michael?
Yeah, and I haven't had a chance really to reach out to Brian specifically, but I know that he knows my heart is with him.
Yeah. Yeah,
I did. I talked to him just a while ago, and he said that he's within a month, probably an open heart surgery in Houston.
Okay.
And Easton's been through this once before, and I have no doubt that Easton will be just fine. But those are two of the finest people that I know, Brian and his wife, and I know the love and the support that they get from the Mangum community and from all of Southwest Oklahoma, and now from Ardmore, Oklahoma. So our love and certainly our thoughts are with that family.
Well, Michael, we'll let you go, but it's without you, it's a train wreck. But we'll keep giving the score a bunch and thinking about you, and again, we'll get you on as many times as we possibly can, my friend.
Well, I look forward to it. And again, just one more thing about it, how crazy everything comes full circle as it gets excited there. I'm broadcasting the Tigers, and I'm broadcasting on a radio station that the frequency is 97.7.
There you go.
How crazy is that?
That is synchronicity. Yep, definitely.
You missed a double by Bryn Woodruss.
Yeah, Woodruss just hit a one-out double. She's standing at second base, and so Zachary is up to bat. There's these girls. You've called and watched these girls grow up, Michael. It's fun to watch them excel.
Yeah. There was a picture on Facebook. I think Miss Scott posted it, showing them when they were little bitty kids playing little league softball. And I'm telling you, oh my goodness, what a great picture that was.
That is fantastic. Zachary fouls one back to the screen. One away, and Woodruss is at second. And Woodruss was able to get out of that jam, by the way, in the top of the first. She left 2 runners at second and third. Only 1 run came across. It's 1-0 Sayre. Now Mangum threatening in their half of the first. So, all right, we'll let you go. But Gilbert's telling me the can of corn story, and I didn't know it.
Oh, yeah.
And so we're giving some history behind the scenes. But we'll let you go, and you get after it, my friend. You always do a best job, so we'll listen whenever we can.
All right, buddy. Thank you. Love all of you. Go
Yep,
Mangum
love
Tigers.
you too. All right, see you, Michael. Bye. Yep, that's a good man, and we are glad he is doing well. He's in a good place. He's in a good place, and count 2-2, and that's hit down the third baseline by Zachary, and that'll tie the game up as Woodruss rounds third base, and Zachary with a double. It might have got in between the 2 fences out and left. We were blocked by the dugout, but so Zachary gets an automatic jog to second.
Yeah, they tried to sit her down, tried to bust her hands. She turns on it right down the line, sends it to the corner, and stands up. A double. Hadley Zachary, something you may not say a whole lot.
Tied at 1 away in the bottom of the first. That brings up Paxton. First pitch is high.
Mangum Junior High and high school are beating it around the field today, opening day.
Yep, junior high run ruled the Sayre Junior High earlier. And that one's screwball is chopped foul. Brian did warn me. He said you might want to get here a little early. I've got a pretty good junior high, so that was a little good scouting report.
Yeah, he absolutely will have a good junior high this year for sure.
1-1 count to Paxton with Zachary at second base, and Paxton ropes it, but just foul over the third base bag, and the count moves to 1-2.
Turns on one. Tries to send that one down to the corner. Rolls it over a little bit. It spins out of bounds.
We'll try to jump on Facebook. Michael was so good about that as well. We'll try to shout out to our friends on Facebook as well. This is our first game, so to get anything going here is pretty remarkable. There's a high fly ball caught by the center fielder. Can of corn?
No, well, not
No.
really.
Okay.
I'm not sensing very much optimism on your part, Chad. And you and I braved some heat on a less than 24 hours notice, and you met me in Shawnee, and we pulled off a state broadcast for some slow pitch for another local team. However, we can do this.
Oh, we can do it.
We just hope Mangum embraces us like they do Mr. Barnes.
Well, yeah, and they will. They're good people. So there are 2 away.
This is Holly Lehman Webb in the 6-hole, and I've got a story I've got to tell you.
Okay.
Something I've never heard before. She's going to be upset with me, but in the concession stand, I asked her how her swing was, and she says it could improve. So I tried to compliment her. She's going into her junior year here, and she is a good player. And I tried to say, well, it's taking you this long, but you do understand now that it's ever evolving. And she says, I'm in a slump. And she tried to continue, and I shut that down. I said, hold on, there's a shot.
And it's going to be a base hit over the second baseman to get an RBI. Zachary is coming home. She's actually going to be thrown out at the plate for out number 3. The Lady Tigers tie it up.
I'll finish my story after the bell.
And get the run back. We're tied at 1, top of the second coming up. We're live in Mangum. It's Mangum and it's Sayre Lady Tiger softball opening day. Get here if you can.
A company would like to thank their customers for shopping local. They're proud to offer pharmacy services, including immunizations, Dispill personalized medication management, health and beauty products, gifts for every occasion, and the soda fountain open all day and serving lunch from 11 till 2. Remember, when you need prescriptions filled, tell your doctor Granite Drug Company.
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, rely on Paints, Heating, and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Paints, Heating, and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Haystack Diner is open in Mangum, serving those famous onion burgers and the hot sauce you all love. Ashley Hill is your host, along with Ruthie on the grill. Dine Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. Friday nights, 5:30 to 8:30 for fish, steaks, burgers, and pie, and Sunday special. The Haystack Diner, now open on North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Dine in or carry out.
All right, welcome back to Mangum, Oklahoma. Chad Fox and Brad Gilbert. We are here for opening day. Lady Tiger softball underway. We're tied at 1. Top of the second inning we go.
Let me put a bow on this Holly
Go
Lehman
for
Webb
it.
story. She tells me she's in a slump, and so before the season starts, before you have an at-bat, you're deciding I'm in a slump. So I kind of nicknamed her that, and I hope it doesn't stick to her, but it helped her maybe to get out of that by admitting that. She goes 1 for 1 as she pokes that single at the end of the last inning. So slump no more.
First pitch is a ball. Called strike on the inside corner. That is Layla Stout. Stout, okay. Stout, pardon me.
No, the media gets the third copy, and the carbon's not always pushed in very hard.
That is right.
I even went over the names with Stacy Wilson, the old boy. She's going to get me for that one.
Yep.
She says, I don't know these kids' names. I'm just the bus driver.
2-1 pitch now. Ground ball. Second baseman up, throws over to Zachary for out number 1. And a nice play by Lehman Webb.
Brandon is pounding the strike zone, keeping the bases clean this inning.
Another great list of sponsors this year. We want to thank Pam Simmons, first of all, at Wichita Insurance. She sponsors those pocket schedules you see around town that are available for the sports teams, and we thank Pam Simmons at Wichita Insurance for that. Also Cattleman's Bank, and we appreciate some new sponsors jumping on.
I got to mention Flowers Unlimited. She says, I go in there today, and she's working on homecoming stuff, which is September 8th, I believe. So I asked her if maybe if I mention her name, I could go in there and get a rose tomorrow for my wife. And I don't know how the backside of that deal is going to work out. But
yeah, we'll see.
That homecoming stuff looked really cool.
Yeah. Soggy Llama Coffee Company is a new business we have this year. Also Tiger Cub Learning Center. We appreciate them. Western Traditions. Some of our new sponsors this year. There's show bunt. Pitch is low. So a 2-0 count.
The wind direction's changed. It was coming in from the south earlier. It's coming in our face now. Or my senses betray me.
Ava Woods is at the plate. 8-hole hitter, 7, 8, and 9. Called strike, taking all the way. So a 3-1 count now. I want to give a shout out to our buddy Dave McCook. He is watching and listening from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Lucky.
Michael Barnes saying, go Mangum from Ardmore. Anton Pedraza, keep up the work on Facebook as well. Ball 4, so runner at first base. And Ava Woods, Lila Whitney is at the plate. She is the first baseman. 1 away. And a 1-1 game here in the top of the second.
Am I the only one that's getting that wind noise?
Yeah, that's all right.
I just hope it's not my breath.
Okay. Runner steals second base. Ava Woods down. Sayre with some speed on the bases. Davenport throw is on target, but just a smidge late. So runner safe. Your number. There you go. Yeah. Get your headphones. And there's a swing and a miss, and it is strike number 2. Excuse me, out number 2. Out number 2 with Ava Woods at second base for Sayre. Woodruss in the circle. We're tied at 1 here in the top of the second. Pitches outside for a ball. So a 1-0 count. Top of the order. Addie Mariano at the plate. She's the second baseman for Sayre. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball. Where the count goes to 1-1 to Mariano. Again, Ava Woods at second base. 2 away. Top of the second. We're tied at 1. Pitch bunt attempt is going to be foul, picked up by Paxton in foul territory. So the count goes to 1-2 to Addie Mariana. Got a breeze now. Yeah, got some air coming in the booth. Gilbert had left, so I can say it was quite ripe in here. 1-2 count with 2 away. Off the knuckles, fouled back, and the count is 1-2. Oh, my goodness. 1-2 count, 2 out. Top of the second. Runner at second. Here's the off-speed pitch high, and the count goes to 2-2. Two away. Deuces across the board. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And a K. Woodruss strikes out. Addie Mariano leaves a runner at second base. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We are tied at 1 apiece. Mangum Lady Tiger softball is on the air. KHIM Classic Hits 97.7 Facebook, and also on the Mangum Tiger TV channel on YouTube.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Club Learning Center says,
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Opening day 2023 fast pitch season here in Mangum. Chad Fox with you. We go to the bottom of the second inning. We're tied at 1. Mangum and Sayre. Mangum in the all-black uniforms with pinstripes, and Sayre with the maroon pants and gray tops and the maroon visors. Landry Lively. 6, 7, 8 in the order, which is a call strike for Landry. 1. White, and her name for many years. She has played a lot of softball and basketball here in Mangum. Hard hit down the third base line and will be out of play, foul territory, and it's 1-2 to Landry Lively.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Okay. Yeah, you're right, the wind, but it does feel better with that wind coming in.
Yeah, and when you haven't been on the air for a while, a couple of years like I have, it's the wind noise, and I think it's my breath. So I'm, once I realize that it's not.
1-2 pitch is high and outside, ball 2. It's a 2-2 count to Landry. Again, Peyton Ewer is pitching for the Lady Eagles. Here is the pitch. Ground ball. It's going to be just foul, and Coach Bingham nods his head in agreement. It was just left of the third base bag.
Now, she hammered in fair territory, and the second bounce is about as far out as that first one was in.
So the count remains 2-2. Nobody out. Bottom of inning number 2. In a 1-1 game. Landry at the plate, fouls it off, got around again.
She's turning on that inside pitch for sure. Several of them have.
Count remains 2-2.
Do we have weather coming? This is strange a little bit.
It is strange. She fights off an inside pitch. Count remains 2-2. And what a battle by Landry Lively and Peyton Ewer. Again, opening day, first round of the Olusty tournament. It's going to be played here in Mangum. Have some coverage of that. Hits her. So after all that, she gets a bruise on the left hip and is at first base. A runner aboard. Lead things off here in the second for Mangum.
That didn't seem to faze her too much. I don't know if I think she was ready to be on base after those foul balls there after that battle. She stands at first. The on-base percentage goes up.
White at the plate now for Mangum. She squares and then pulls back, fouls it off from the handles. Count 0-1.
I believe the Mangum lineup has been working on turning on inside pitches for sure.
Talking to Coach Bingham, may not have as much power in years past, but he thought speed, going to be able to move around on the bases.
Big loss last year from that was almost really, really good bunt.
Yeah, just fouled it to bunt attempt down the third base chalk.
Now, last year, Lauren York's in the lineup.
Yep.
And my daughter from Navajo, little Sabrina May, was on a travel ball team with her all summer long, Lauren York, and she was spectacular all summer. Led us in hitting, hit over 500, had a great summer.
Good for her. Now, she's going to go in WOSC?
She's at Vernon.
Vernon, okay.
The Chaparrals.
Pitch is outside for a ball. The count is 1-2 to White as Landry is playing with the catcher, but gets back to first base.
So the senior leaving made Mr. Coach Bingham down here change his offensive tactic a little bit. Like you were saying, they're going to play a little bit differently.
Chopper down to the third baseman. She throws out the runner, but nobody was covering third, so Lively stands at third base with one away. That'll work.
Excellent play by Lively. She understands the game. A slow chopper, third base coming across the middle, and nobody's covering the bag. She's going first to third easy.
Brings up the catcher Davenport for the Lady Tigers.
Because Lauren York can change games instantly with one swing and a lot of power, and you simply don't have that in the lineup. So he knew he was going to change tactics, but he felt really optimistic coming in this year that they could get some things done.
Attempted to squeeze, but fouled off back to the bricks and Lively back to third base. 0-1 count to Davenport as the go-ahead run stands at third base for the Lady Tigers. Here's the 0-1 pitch, high and outside for a ball.
Tell you what, the softball team's not the only organization in town with a little momentum. A lot of good things happening in Greer County right now.
Good. We'll talk about some of that football practice last night.
You got the defending state champion band.
That's great.
As well.
A nice off-speed pitch by Ewart and a swing and a miss by Davenport. The count goes to 1-2.
We've got a new superintendent in school. We've got a new high school principal. A lot of staff changes, and everything's looking pretty good. A lot of momentum.
1-2. Hit slowly, spun, and a tag out on the runner, Davenport, but that'll score Lively. Nice speed from third, and the Lady Tigers have taken the lead at 2-1.
Okay, so he's going to call the umpires here. Mr. Bingham, Coach Bingham, he pointed at it immediately, and what they're going to discuss right here is I believe she pulled the ball out of her glove and tagged her with the glove, and then threw the ball home. If so, the runner's safe, but the runners went to the dugout. She should, yes, the good first base coach is having to come out here and get on the bag right now. They're going to call her out, but they did come together and discuss it.
Gotcha.
But she went to the dugout anyway.
Good information. All right, that brings up Taylor.
But the run does score 2-1.
2-1 lead for the Lady Tigers with 2 away now. In the bottom of the second, designated player is Taylor. Here's the pitch, low for ball 1. Bases are cleared now.
Pretty good play there by the first baseman. She does come into it. She gets the out that she's supposed to get on the runner going to first and trying to get it home. She's going to have to throw that home already. But in a 1-1 game in the second inning, you take that out.
Swing and a miss by Taylor to 1-1 count with 2 away. Ewer rocks, delivers. Going to be hit down the first base line, foul, out of play, and it's 1-2. 1-2 count, 2 away. Bottom of inning number 2 of 7. Got a good one here. Come on out and check out first game of the season, opening day. Chad and Brad, and talked to Michael earlier. He's the voice of the Ardmore Tigers now. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Chopper should be a Easy play, step and throw, and it is out number 3. Lady Tigers do get a run across to take a 2-1 lead. We go to the top of the third. Mangum 2 and Sayre 1.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting sports season, Tigers. Cattlemen's Bank is behind you all the way.
Little delay there as the pitcher, third baseman Paxton and Woodruss do some work on the circle. Back to action. We go to the top of inning number 3. It's a 2-1 ball game. Mangum on top of the Sayre Lady Eagles.
Waiting on the shortstop to reset her visor. We're good to go.
Got 2, 3, and 4 in the order. The first pitch to Emily Easter is a called strike, and it's 0-1.
Pull up Game Changer here. Bryn's filling up the strike zone. I'd like to know what her strike percentage is here.
0-1 pitch. Off speed is high for a ball. 1-1 count to Easter. Peyton Ewer is on deck, the pitcher for Sayre. Woodruss rocks back, and here's the pitch. It's low. Got away from her. And it's 2-1.
Mr. Gilstad behind the plate just took one in the knee, and looks like he's going to shake that one off pretty easily. It's easy for me to say back here.
There's not enough money or nachos they can pay me to stand back there. Two-one count. Woodruss delivers. Swing and a miss. High fastball, and the count goes to 2-2. 2-2. Again, want to thank Soggy Llama Coffee Company, one of our new sponsors this year, jumping aboard. That's hit high in the air, center field, goes back and then has to rush up. Can't quite get it with the basket attempt, and the runner is safe at first. That wind caused some issues there, Brad.
Yeah, she went back in center field 3-4 steps before she redirected, and the spin got a hold of it, and it just did not make it much further past the apron. Several of them gave up on it on that, but just a single.
So Easter is at first base. Peyton Ewer is at the plate.
Nobody out. We'll tie shoestrings here and the runner at first.
And all things considered, this weather probably could be better.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
We've had some days where it has just been an oven, and we've got a breeze from the northeast and overcast.
Well, I called in some help from Sir Dirk Hammond a little earlier to get us some air moving in this place, and we got all the air we can handle right now. And
yep.
It feels great.
Pitch is high and tight for a ball to Ewer. Ripito is on deck. Easter at first base. Woodruss gets the call. Coach Bingham rocks back, and the pitch, butt attempt is going to be foul.
Maddie Paxton charging hard right there. I think she probably wanted to dive at that, but she's coming into home plate, and it was to her right, and she can't redirect that quickly. But it was made for a
bang type play, but foul, and count now 1-1 to Ewer.
There's not going to be many balls hit very far at all against this wind.
No, not at all. Here's the 1-1 outside. Good catch by Davenport. She double clutch though, and the runner will be safe at second base as Easter steals second.
That was a half pitch out for sure.
Yeah.
That ball right where she wanted it, if it wasn't a stand-up pitch out like you used to do it in the old school days, but that was put perfectly. But the runner double checked her halfway down, and she double pumped. Can't do that in these short bases.
2-1 count. Here's the pitch to Ewer. Low for ball 3. So a 3-1 count to Ewer. Easter at second base. Nobody out. At the top of the third. And Sayre trying to get a run back and tie it up here in inning number 3. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Count goes full. Nice pitch by Woodruss.
Went upstairs with the rise ball.
So payoff pitch coming from Bryn Woodruss. Here it is. High fastball, swing and a miss, and it's out number 1.
I'm going to give up on Game Changer. These cinder blocks are blocking the www worldwide Wi-Fi, and I can't get it.
1 away. Runner at second base. That brings up Ripito for the Lady Eagles. Here's the pitch from Woodruss. Low for ball 1. 2-1 your score. Mangum on top. Sayre threatening here in the top of the third. 1-0 pitch. Right down Broadway. A swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. To Ripito. Laney Easter is on deck.
Bryn doing a really great job moving the ball in and out, up and down on them. They call that just wild enough to be effective.
Yep. Pitch is high there. It's 2-1 now. To Ripito. With 1 away and a runner at second base.
Boy, opening day 2023. You get Greer County shade. This is terrific.
She squared the bunt, pulled back, and called strikes. The count goes to 2-2 to Ripito. 2-2. 1 out. Runner at second. Here's the pitch. Just got it. Nicked back to the screen. Count remains 2-2.
There's the plate.
2-2 to Ripito. Again, Laney Easter on deck. Emily Easter is at second base. Woodruss gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and there's 2 away. Nice job. You mentioned it, Brad. That was good movement low and outside for a swing and a miss.
We saw a couple of bunt square rounds. We saw maybe 3-4 swings from that batter, and it was at a different location every single time. That makes hitting hard thing to do.
Laney Easter at the plate. Trying to get that run across to tie things up for Sayre. That pitch is high for a ball.
Changing eye levels. Now we'll work it down with the changeup. Probably something a little bit low and away. Work on her.
1-0 pitch. Woodruss right down the middle, and it's a 1-1 count as she took that pitch.
Yeah, you don't want to get too fancy here. You're in the middle of the game. The wind's blowing hard in. Take advantage of that. Fill up that strike zone. Make it easy. Throw fastballs and see if they can even get it out there very far at all.
1-1 count with 2 away. Runner at second base. Here's the pitch.
So far, nobody's really scaring you from Sayre as far as making you chase it. So move them in and dare them to beat you.
Pitch is high and outside for a ball. The count goes to 2-1. It's when they're on their bags, they seem to do their damage. They like to run. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2 to Laney Easter.
Miss the bats. That's the name of the game. It really doesn't matter how hard you throw. I say it doesn't matter. Of course it matters how hard you throw. But miss the bats. That's what makes you an effective pitcher.
2-2, pitch outside. And count goes full, 3-2.
I see a bunch of footballers from Mangum rolling up over here on our left side. Looks like practice is over for the day.
Look like they're had a busy day.
Come to support their classmates.
Here's the 3-2. Fouled back. The count remains full to Laney Easter.
You know, often, of course, I'm going to plug my Mangum Star News, which is where I produce the paper every week for the citizens of Greer County and beyond, I promise you. But I always hear around that this is one of those, ooh, that's hammered.
That's hit into left field. Lively is there, though. Makes the catch for out number 3. Woodruss leaves a runner. Lady Tigers hold the lead at 2-1. We go to the bottom of the third.
You know, Chad, too often around town I'm saying that this is a town that gets labeled as there's nothing to do here. I promise you tonight there is, and they're starting to show up in droves.
Come on out and enjoy some Mangum Lady Tiger softball. Your home for Mangum Sports. Classic Hits 97.7.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827. Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
All right, Brad, we're going to let you do some play-by-play. Go for it.
Let's go bottom of the third here. And every broadcast I do with you, Chad, I'm going to compliment you. Nobody's doing local sports better than you at 97.7. Tiger TV, this is how it is.
That's cool.
And I love it. We got bottom of the third, 2-1, Mangum's up. This is, now see, I don't know this one's name, and she's going to be mad at me. This is left hand. We're going to slap hit. Number 12, lead off, Hannah Stare. Number 2. First pitch strike. Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt. Too low, too low. We'll go 1-1 to Hannah Stare. You know, Sayre honestly has been a little bit down a few years here for fast pitch. But they've got a pitcher in the circle here that's giving Mangum some trouble. That's off the end of the bat into the shin guard of the catcher. It's going to go 1-2 to Hannah Stare. Some of that Greer County shade is leaving us. The sun has come out again.
Yeah, Peyton Ewert, she's doing a good job.
You know, at this point, most of us would say, what travel ball team is she on?
Yeah.
The 1-2 that's going to be in the dirt again, outside 2-2. Stand away from that slap hitter a little bit, and I don't know why. Come in, she's not going to hurt you too much unless she can get to third on a single. And she might can do it. A lot of leadoffs do. 2-2. Outside. It's going to go full.
And speaking of travelable, I mean, there is not much of a break, is there? They're playing some.
No, I was asking up there at church yesterday when does her starter, how many teams is Sabrina, my daughter, on? And Hannah Stare draws the walk. So you get your off walk, you got exactly what you want. Here comes 2-0 Britain Woodruss. This is over in a 2-1 game, probably, unless she's been getting the bat on the ball, but it's up day, so you don't know that yet. Bryn draws the line in the sand, and she's going to step in. Let's see if she's going to square and try to get Hannah to second. If so, you're going to try to get her to third on one bunt here. She's going to take the bag easy. That ball's outside, throws it down. Pretty good play by the shortstop to shoestring that and keep it from going to center, but Hannah Stare stands at second. It's 1-0 to Bryn Woodruss. And I was asked yesterday at the potluck if When's the season start? And I kind of thought about it for a second. I thought when she was 5 years old, 10 years ago, that's when her season started, and had a whole bunch of uniforms, but it's really never stopped. That's upstairs to Bryn 2-0.
Yeah, they just they play summer. If you have a vacation in mind, you've got to pick a few days here and there to squeeze it in.
Well, travel parents will look at that differently. You get about 4 or 5 different vacations.
Sure.
You'll kind of clubly decide where you want to take them, Tennessee, Georgia, whatever. But
that's right.
I know what you meant.
Yeah.
Let me tell you the travel ball mistakes that we made so others don't have to make it as they come into age 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever they are, traveling around. Go ahead and get your pilot's license. Go ahead and get your travel trailer, because you're going to hotel this and they're not getting any cheaper.
Right.
And if anybody has any tips on how to get white uniform pants clean and shiny again, we're always welcome for suggestions.
That's what we did. We actually got a little trailer, a little RV, and just hiked it around for a while.
That's a 3-2, now 3-2. The pitch in the dirt goes to the backstop. Hannah Stair moves over to third. She's daring for some action. Now go. Yeah. Now the circuit happens all the time, but that's under or Brian, all that, Coach Bingham. It's a teachable moment. But 3-2 here, Stairs won, but Brown sent that deep to the fence against that win. Nice job in the opposite field.
Yep, put the ball in play. Runner at third base scored. It's 3-1, Mangum Lady Tigers.
Evidently it felt good. She just spiked her helmet in front of the dugout there, so I think she liked it. Hadley Zachary stands in, 3-1, 1 out, bottom third. That's inside and correctly called a ball. I know that you probably wanted that, but that's too far in. Hadley's got a 1-0 count. She's going to step in. Hadley in her younger travel days would hammer the ball way over. That's way high. Second base is going to call that one. Spin's going to have problems.
The wind's going to
woo, basket catch it. That's definitely not a can of corn. She almost come all the way to home plate to pick that one off. So 2 outs. Hadley just missed it.
Yep, the second baseman came in. That's Addie Mariano, and had to make a little circus run at it, but made the play.
That wasn't easy. She turned that glove over really, really late. Here comes Maddie Paxson in with 2 outs, 3-1, bottom third. Mangum's doing exactly what they're wanting to do here opening day. Look pretty good. And this will be put in play. I've got money on it. Or walked. 1-0 upstairs and outside from Ewer. Maddie Paxton's been doing this at a pretty good level for a long time.
Yes, she has. 3-1 your score, Mangum on top.
1-0's coming in, that's inside and high. Maddie tried to get enough hip clearance to get turned on it, but it kept climbing. 1-1, or 1-1 rather, 2 outs. Nobody on. Coach at first, reminding her to keep the hips there. She slides on it, it's foul ball out back. It's 1-2 now to Paxson. And I'm going to compliment her 2-strike hitting. No count scares her. She'll stand in here.
Did we have breakfast after football practice last night?
As fast as I could. I love my Greer County officers and my patrolmen. Ooh, she reaches out, puts that in play. That's going to be a problem. Shortstop backs up on it and catches it for out number 3. Maddie still put a good swing on it with 2 strikes. We'll move into the top of the 4th. You're listening to Tiger TV, however you get it.
Around here, we say go Tigers. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We love our Mangum Tigers, so suit up in your best and brightest orange, and we will see you at the games. Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
Hi, I'm Anna at Dapper 14 Boutique in Mangum. Are you looking for new clothes and accessories that are on trend, flattering, and comfy? Dapper 14 is just the place. We carry sizes small through 3X. Stop by 209 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Find us on Facebook or Instagram, or visit the website at dapyr14.com. We appreciate our customers, we love our community, and we always root for the Tigers.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available. Your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month, 4,500 GWC powered.
I put on in songs, and you're going to think I'm not paying attention, but I just kind of want to listen to it for just a little bit.
There you go.
I love these playlists. Top 4, 3-1 Mangum.
Yep, 3-1 Mangum. So how did the football team look last night? Very good.
Okay, let's see if we can read between the lines here. got a new quarterback that's going to take over from Aiden Warner, who was last year's quarterback. Aiden's now going to be on the outside running as fast as he can to get as far downfield as he can so that Remington Laughlin and others, but Remington Laughlin can throw that ball.
Wow, what a play by Paxton.
Maddie Paxton is all in on the dive, gets almost to the back of the mound, or the circle rather, on the pop up off the end of the bat and goes full splash down.
Yeah, horizontal to get the catch. The ball was just spun like a top up in the air, and she made the play for out number 1.
You love plays where both sides, both dugouts, everybody at the place really admires it. Maddie's all in on opening day. So we needed that out. That was beautiful, Maddie Paxton.
So Laughlin can spin it, huh?
Man, the theme of the day is managing expectations, I promise you.
Yeah.
He's 6 foot, whatever, 4. He's a prototype-looking kid. He's the one that's having the most fun out there at practice. He's obviously a great teammate. And there's a whole bunch of others out there. Don't sleep on all the rest of them. I saw what I need to see, but
beef up front in Augustine.
Got some beef. Well, not just. He's a 7th grader. You don't get to see him for 2 more years.
My goodness.
Can't
sneak him in there?
Mr. Aiden Augustine. If the world doesn't know yet, here it is. Aiden Augustine is a 7th grader who owns the world, American, and state 3-lift total record.
Wow.
He's the strongest in recorded history of man since they've been recording how much weight you can lift in the squat, deadlift, and clean and jerk.
He got that from Dad, not his uncle.
Well, okay, so if we're going to discuss DNA, where did Nathan Augustine last year, where did he come up with 6'5" in that DNA strand? And on the heels here, his cousin.
I have to ask the mailman. I don't know.
No, that's not fair.
I'm joking.
That mailman is not good looking at all.
I love the Augustine. It's 2 away here in the top of the 4th. It's 3-1, Mangum on top.
They're still playing softball. See, you get me talking about Aiden Augustine. I can talk about this kid. This kid is doing some really, really special things. I'm going to tell you about it right quick. He broke the record last September. He goes to Vegas and sets the record. He had to officially do it. But we've known this back to, February, March, where he's in the spring in the normal school, weightlifting, whatever, and he's putting up totals that are ridiculous. So they get to looking at it, and he's breaking records. So now they got to search out where you can test for this for Guinness. It's at Vegas at the World Championships. I didn't know that you monitored 3-lift totals for 13 and 12-year-olds, but apparently you do.
Wow.
So he's in the books. If you want to Google it or use whatever search engine you want, it's Aiden Augustine.
That is cool. That is amazing.
So he breaks the record by over 100 pounds. It's been broken a few times throughout the years, but it had stood for a long time, and it's broken in increments of like 5 and 15.
That's good.
Truth be told, he had a higher 3-lift total at regionals like in March or April, something like that. It was 15 or 10 pounds lighter when he goes to Vegas, and it still breaks it by 100 plus. So get this. The top squat of the summer is 445 for the high school. Follow me here. In perspective, Jason Gilden from Altus, the greatest athlete I've ever seen in Southwest Oklahoma, Pittsburgh Steeler, 2 Super Bowls in, all this stuff. He benched 400 his last day of school in blue jeans. He wanted to give it one more shot. We go in the weight room, last day of school. He's 1990 grad. He puts up 400 in his blue jeans. We all celebrated it. So Mangum's got 3 or 4 kids that posted over 400 squats this year. Aiden Augustine posted 530. 530 as a 7th grader. That's unheard of.
That's country strong.
Yeah, that's whatever. Man, he's throwing hay bales over the trailers. He's 1956 in it. You know, that kid is strong. And it's really, I saw him last night at the practice, and I reached out my hand to him. I always do when I see him. And I said, Aiden, the games you're making are just really tough to comprehend. Yeah, no, I'm trying the best I can. I'm doing the best I can is what he tells me. He's kind of got that all shucks about him, and he really doesn't know really what he's doing. His name's, chisel it in stone. This kid is amazing. He's a superstar.
Cool. Good deal.
But he's in 7th grade. We don't see him for 2 years on the football field.
I was going to say, that's out number 3. So
we'll get back to it.
Yeah, it was a strikeout. So the Lady Tigers, Woodruff leaves a run aboard as the Lady Eagles do a coach's jog out to the back to the fence and back. So we go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 3-1. Woodruff leaves a runner at second base and then strikes out the side. So Well, it's 3-1, Mangum on top of Sayre. Back to Mangum after this on KHIM Classic Hits 97.7.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zandt are perfect effect.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
We're going to go to bottom four here. This is Holly Lemon Webb. And Chad, does that time limit mean anything to you out there?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I do not think so. This is a 7-inning job. I just can't imagine there'd be a time limit.
Yeah, I don't know why you would have one. So, all right, so I'll ignore that number up on the board. Let's get back to football. We've dealt with Aiden Augustine. He's terrific. But there's a lot of things going on here with Mangum football, and we've all kind of seen this brewing for a while. Holly Lemon Webb takes ball one upstairs. She'll dig in here on the 1-0 count, try to expand this lead. Mangum call it handling their business well on opening day.
3-1, Mangum on top. There's a hard hit ball right to the center fielder and makes the catch.
She moved around a little bit, but if she'd have stayed in her footprint, it came right down into her glove. So Holly Lemon Webb puts a barrel on it, but that's out one. And here comes Landry Lively. She's been trouble in this game for a long time. As a little kid, she's been moving around a lot back there. She's a high battery kid. You can see the dirt on her pants already. She's been around the bags and on the ground. She tracks it in for a high strike, but it was a strike, 0-1, and Landry will try to get somebody on board for us.
So we got some, maybe a kid or two that moved in, or some that have come up from the junior high ranks in football?
Yeah, there's let's say that I believe I was told by Superintendent Travis Reeves, who comes over from Hobart. He's the former high school principal here, as most people know him. I know him as Krista Lehrman's husband. That's how I know him.
Smart man.
And he's a golfer. I like golfers. We get along well. So he tells me last night, I believe he says the enrollment was down 108 kids, but at center field last night after practice, there's like way more football players than Class A ever shows.
Spinner, shortstop can't grab it. Tried to barehand it. Brad?
Yeah.
I'm Chad.
Right now you are. So that's a short hop there to the short. That's it looked like a barrel, but it never quite got there, but good enough for fast pitch, and Landry Lively stands aboard, safe on the base hit. Who's 13? I'm sorry, I don't know her yet.
All right, that'd be White.
I know her.
Yeah.
We'll step in here. Landry Lively's going to try to advance. I promise you, one out here. He's going to square the bunt. It's popped up. Landry Lively will retreat. Foul ball. 0-1. Get the bunt down.
Yep.
Get it down. So 0-1. White will retreat and reset here. Landry's still going to try to advance. If they can get that bunt on the ground, Landry's going to be looking at third. We'll see if Sayre knows how to play that play. But Mangum's going to be a lot of fun. And I could say things like, let's just say that they're going to be a problem in Class A football for a long time. 4 years, 5 years, they get a good stretch. That's a high ball that throws down. Landry Lively slides in on the stolen base. It's going to be 1-1 count, I believe.
Yep, 1-1.
Yes, 1-1. Lively stands at second on the stolen base. And squaring the bunt. She's going to shove bunt, pull back here, see if we get some movement. And ball low inside, 2-1. Wanted to see if Sayre's going to move around the wrong way, if she could just get the bag without even having to try. But nobody moved too much and bit on the square around. She shows it again early. Pulls back inside, 3-1. You were running into a little trouble here. Pitch counts moving on up. She can't get much run support. Let's see if she can work through it here for Sayre. But Mangum's in business here. Look for a big inning. Shows the square again, pulls back. High and outside, she's going to move it on. So first on the base on balls, it's going to put the force on, so really not much harm for Ewer. And in hustles
Oh, coming in is Davenport, your catcher.
Davenport's going to step in here with 2 runners on. Sun peeks through the Greer County shade again, right in Ewer's face. The shade it's overcome home plate. The catcher stands in the shade, and that's a strike down Broadway. Turn on that thing and hammer it. Coach Bingham saying the same thing. Hey, be ready for that first pitch. He's trying to get in there and get ahead of you. Light it up. So 0-1 to Davenport. Everybody focused up and trying to push this in some insurance territory. Bunt inside on the hands. If she doesn't hit that, it'll probably hit her in the stomach.
Exactly right. She's lucky she got some aluminum on that.
Yep, but she got it down. Now here's where you can shock the world and still try to bunt if that's what you're wanting to do with 2 strikes. Nobody will be expecting it, but that's rare. Not a lot of people will try it. We'll see what happens here. 0-2. Put it in play. Outside. Waste it way outside. We're gonna deep breath. A lot of encouragement. I've noticed nobody's really hammering the buckets tonight. High, she bid on it. And high changeup's going to be out number 2 as Davenport goes down on strikes. Comes number 4.
Taylor.
Taylor steps in, looking for this insurance run. Lively stands at second. That sliced in could be a problem. Down foul. Down the right field line. There goes the footballers right there. That boy right there messing with his hair, I don't know if you noticed him or not, is Willie McGee.
Gotcha.
Now, Willie McGee went to OSU's wrestling camp this summer and went 10-0.
Wow.
That's a good memory to have and a pretty good place if you're going to show out and go 10-0 at wrestling camp. Do it at OSU and they're going to remember your name at the 134 weight. That had to have been a good day for him. I certainly respect it. High, she almost bid on it. She does not go 1-1. You can just see Lively out there itching for it. She's trying to cross home plate, and she's tired of being at second. See if they can drive her in. Inside, good call, Mr. Gilstad. That's off the plate. Try to get framed up there. Ball 2-1. So long story short, with football, they're going to win a ton of games. Come out, get your tickets early and often. 3-1 now.
Good.
To Taylor.
Coach Powers got a good squad again.
Good staff, good guys. Tommy Pride and Garrett Pride are on the staff. They both went through that 2015 state championship season. That is a strike. Good call. 3-2. It was good. Good pitch. So 3-2, 2 outs. Runners going to be expecting to be moving. They'll be on the run. See if it doesn't distract Taylor here and she can get it in play. Good call. That's close. No, they're going to stand safe. She throws it down the third, but irrelevant. It was close.
Bases loaded with 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th. Mangum on top 3-1.
And in walks Hannah Sayre. Correct? Slap hitter? No. This is pinch hitter. Here comes the notepad.
Yeah, well, they're going to pinch hit for Hannah, I believe.
Yes, they are. I think. Now, that's your courtesy runner at first. Yes.
Nope, she's...
Your courtesy runner came in at first base.
I got you.
That's the pencil mark that's being made in the pad for umpire. And Hannah Sayre, the leadoff slap hitter. Now, we're going to get some action here. 2 outs, and Hannah Sayre is going to put it in place somewhere. We're going to see if they can find an out somewhere. Ooh, right down Broadway. 0-1.
Bases are juiced. Full of Lady Tigers with a 3-1 lead here in the bottom of the 4th.
A lot of elements in place here. The right guys in the right positions. And there's his putting play down the third base line. She's 2 outs, throws it in the dirt, goes to the backside. Now Maddie Paxton. Not Maddie Paxton, and that tags me May, but runs the okay. You live and you learn. You run the third hard, and it's that unfortunate bounce off the big ball, but you're right back to it. And
Of all ages, newborns through adults, for wellness and sick visits, as well as management of chronic illnesses such as diabetes and high blood pressure. Call the clinic in Mangum at 580-782-3393 for an appointment today.
Jackson County Memorial Hospital.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, pipe passes, or real ID, Tom and Cynthia Clark are there for you, and they can help you at the Mangum Tag Agency at 580-782-3004, 782-3004.
We yell loud and proud because we love the Mangum Tigers. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. On and off the field, we support the Tigers through and through because once you're a Tiger, you're always a Tiger. And Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brenda at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Opening day 2023. You're at the Mangum softball field. 4-1 Tigers, Lady Tigers, over Sayre. We're heading to the top of the fifth. And Mr. Chan, the high school principal you asked earlier, the new one is Mitch McLaughlin, the former assistant principal at Altus. And from 2012 to 2018, he was the athletic trainer in Altus to, of course, that 2015 championship season with Coach Jeremy Reed, who is now back in Altus. Weird sometimes how things work out.
That's right.
I squared about there. It's 1-1 here
We got
to 14.
Mariano, Addie Mariano, 1, 2, 3 in the order. Mariano, Easter, and Ewer for the Sayre Lady Eagles.
Slice foul. That's going to hit a hood somewhere unless somebody knew where to park. It's 4-1. Lady Tigers, bases are clean. And Sayre is struggling against Bryn Woodruss, and she takes a lot of lessons over here with former Mangum coach and Western coach, Western Pioneer, Lady Pioneers. And she's put in a lot of time trying to learn these strikes and learn these pitches. There's another. Ooh, did not get the call. 2-2. Pitch is high, does not get that call either. Probably wanted a little bit. She's wanting to know where it was at. Of course, it was a little bit high if it's anything. So full count to the leadoff. You don't want the leadoff walk. Don't give them any momentum. Come down Broad Street. See if your defense can help you here. Gets the swing and the miss. Bryn with the big strikeout. They'll throw it around for out number 1. And I've got to come in on, I'm going to say his name is Ty, I believe, down umpiring first base. He had the call of the year in 2023 to put that third out. I don't know if you saw it or not, Chad, but he kind of did this pirouette thing and really punched that out there. It was beautiful. He came off laughing about it to Mr. Gilstad, and that was just
it slipped out of our hands.
Outside, and that's a slip.
Top of the fifth, 4-1. Mangum on top of the Sayre Lady Eagles. Opening day 2023. Chad and Brad here.
Ball's low. 2-0.
At the plate is Emma.
And who ball hustlers? I hadn't recognized many.
11 o'clock.
And that day is what?
Friday.
Excellent. That's a foul ball, and that's going to stay in play straight up to the catcher. Spins right down, played it very nicely, just like she knew what she was doing. Britain hustling around in case the bobble carom would be available for her. But out number 2, and here comes number 17 to the plate.
Nice play by Davenport.
Yeah, didn't even have to move very much at all. Stand straight up, kept her mask on, and we stand at out number 2, and Mangum's going to try to get in the dugout here. See if Bryn can close them out.
Brings up Ewer, the pitcher.
Change up in the dirt. She doesn't bite. 1-0. And keep working back there, catch. Plate is clean.
Top of the 5. 4-1. Mangum is on top of Sayre.
So back to what I was saying, Mitch McLaughlin comes over from Altus. That's 3 people, integral people to the championship run that Altus had. So they've seen it firsthand. And I'm not saying anything. I'm not putting carts before horses or anything. But anybody that has seen the ball pop out of Hunter or Remington Laughlin's hands, I'm reminded of I'm not even going to say it, Chad. I'm not going to bring up the name. But there was a quarterback at OU in this century that threw the ball, and we always said it kind of looked like a Nerf coming out of his hand, like you're throwing a paper airplane, just easy. And it looked easy last night. 40, 50, 60 yards down the field. Now, Mangum is running shy and draws the walk. 17 draws the walk.
Yep.
3-1 count.
Ewer goes to first base, brings up Ripito, right fielder for Coach Nelson and the Sayre Lady Eagles. Going to have a courtesy runner for Ewer.
So at his disposal, Coach Powers, he's got a lot of kids out for football, so he got a lot of choices. But if he could have his wish, I bet he wishes he had a few more 6'3", 6'4" edge guys. They don't have enough kids to get far enough downfield for to throw the ball.
Chunky, huh?
He's just a kid. Come on, listen, we're going to get every one of this discussion. Remember, this is just a little boy. I mean, I don't want to say that. You might as well, I don't know if you watch Yellowstone or not.
Teams they're playing ain't going to care that he's a youngster. They're going to want to pop him.
They're going to use that against him, but they're going to have to chase it or look up, and once that ball goes by, he can flat spin it.
2 outs here in the top of the 5th.
And, hey, Mangum, you better as well get used to it. You're going to hear the name a lot. And thank goodness he had a smart enough daddy to make it sound like a song. Remington Law. I mean, it just rolls right off your tongue. You're going to hear it 1,000 times. And you can't avoid it. Luckily for this area, we all know this. He's a great family, great kid. And that's a pop-up. Hadley Zachary's going to know that's going to end up in Brand's glove after the spin. And the inning's over. Brand, know how many outs you are. That's out number 3. Tiger TV is on the air.
First National Bank and Trust has become Sovereign Bank and continues to be a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. At Sovereign Bank, supporting our schools and athletic programs is our top priority. We appreciate and support our community through and through. At First Sovereign Bank, you can hear us roar, "Go Tigers!" We wish you great success in your endeavors now and in the future. Sovereign Bank and Trust Company, your bank for life. Same great people, same location at 204 North Oklahoma Avenue in Mangum. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Let me jump in here real fast, Brad. We've got some of our great sponsors, some new sponsors this year. Soggy Llama Coffee Company, Western Traditions, The Outside Inn. Let me go ahead and jump in here with this call. First pitch is
the SEC already on me? Did I say
no,
something right?
FCC. No. I just you gotta get clearance from like special authorities or something around here.
You have your hoops to jump through, don't you?
It's 0-2 to Woodruss. No, you did great. No, you're gonna help out. Hopefully, you will help out throughout the season. No qualms. You doing as much as you want to do here, but this was popped up in the air, and Ewers didn't know who was going to get it, but she said, I guess I'll just basket catch that sucker, and there's one away, and Woodruss retired.
Some pitchers bail out of the way, but I promise you, Ewer wanted the out however she could get it, so if nobody else is going to call it, I'll just basket catch this and we'll move on. Now, that was a can of corn eventually.
Exactly. Zachary at the plate now for the Lady Tigers. It's 4-1.
She hit one over the light post straight up last time. Let's see if she can maybe not miss this one.
High and outside for a ball to Zachary.
Somebody told her I said that you can't hit it very far against this wind, and I think she was trying to show us she could.
Batting in the 3-hole for Mangum. That one's fouled off to the right, and the count goes to 1-1. On deck is Maddie Paxton.
Now, when you got a football program that all of a sudden, every now and then a class of kids comes through. Every now and then, I mean, I've seen it in Frederick, 2012. Any of you Mangum people that came over to Frederick that year, I was coaching that year at Frederick, went 13-1. That team was amazing. You knew it first day. I was covering sports in Altus 2015 when Altus had their run to the championship, and you could see it all along the way.
High and outside, 2-1 count to Zachary.
There's a lot of similar feel to this. There's enough elements. It's Class A football, man, and you've got a young man, let's call him a young athlete, that can – he's going to give Class A fits.
That's
I mean,
good.
there's nobody on the western side of the state that can handle it. So let's settle in. There's a lot of cliches that come along when you have a talented team like this, though, which is let's all pump the brakes and manage some expectations here. Hadley Zachary's going to jog down the first with 1 out. She's going to stand over there at 1 and run on, and Brian's going to step in here, and he's going to give him a runner.
Yeah, runner will step on a run for Zachary, and Paxton will get set to step in the box.
I mean, number 24.
24, Constantina.
She's going to contribute here. She's going to come on the bags for Hadley. Hadley will re-enter and go back to first at the end of this inning.
Got it. So Paxton at the plate. It's 4-1 with 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th. Mangum is on top. It's been a good softball game. Both pitchers have done well. Mangum has been active on the bases, and Ewers has pitched well in the circle for Sayre and Woodruss for Mangum. And football season is around the corner, a few weeks away, so looking forward to that. There's a swing and a miss by Paxton, and the count goes to 0-1 to Maddie.
Be better at the end of the season than we're beginning. That's really what you're focused on. Your worst enemy is complacency. People telling you how good you are, patting you on the back. If your motto, there's a chopper to third, she scoops it up, makes a late decision. It's going to go into right field, and Panetta, you said?
Constantina, a late jump, and she almost, ball got loose, and she is safe at third base, and Paxton smartly gets down to second. So with 1 away, Mangum's got runners at second and third.
They're going to come together and discuss this. The obstruction rule is going to be called, but they're going to grant her third, but she's at third safely anyway. They're just handling their P's and Q's, and excellent mechanics from the crew here today. Maddie Paxton stands at second. It's 4-1, 1 out.
Holly Lehman-Webb at the plate here for the Mangum Lady Tigers. And Constantina is at third base. Paxton is at second with 1 out. Here's the pitch. Called strike.
And tonight's punctuation I'm going to put on the football statements is if your motto is outwork your opponent, then focus on that.
Yeah, Coach Powers is the guy to lead. That's who you want. 4-1 is our score here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. It hits her. So Lehman-Webb will go to first base. The bases will be loaded with 1 away. And up to bat will be Landry Lively. Can open this game up. It's 4-1 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Lady Tigers on top of the Sayre Lady Eagles.
Landry's got an opportunity here for sure.
Bases are loaded. Opening day here in Mangum. Glad to have you along. Ewer rocks. Here's the pitch. Hits it high. Should score 1 at least. Constantina tags. She races home. The throw is not in time. And a run across. Runners stay at first and second. And it's 5-1 Mangum on top.
What a throw from left field. That's on the money. Excellent play from everybody. And, Chad, I got to ask you, would that ball have went out if the wind was not blowing?
I don't know.
If it switched direction, if it was still from the south, you'd probably get a grand slam right there.
It could have been forced out. You're right. Bottom of the 5th inning. It's 5-1 now. Mangum on top. Runners at first and second. And at the plate is White. Here's the pitch. Fouled off her wrist, and count goes to 0-1. Davenport, the catcher, is on deck. Mangum desperately trying to get the 2 base runners across here in the 5th. 5-1 lead for the Mangum Lady Tigers. White turns and then pulls back. Here's the pitch from Ewer. Off her wrist, going to be foul down the third base line, about 2 or 3 feet left of the chalk. And the count goes to 0-2.
Lady Tigers definitely not shy at the plate tonight. Right on the bats, trying to find the barrels, and both of those were off the handle.
0-2 count with 2 away.
You can get 4 runs here, you can go home.
Now, there's the other Lively. He tried to hide from the camera there, Dustin. 1-2 count here with 2 away.
He tried to hide from the camera by walking right in front of it. All right.
A pitch outside. Nice catch by the catcher. keep that from going to the backstop and keeps the runners at bay at first and second. And we've got a 2-2 count here.
Chad, have you eaten at the outside end yet?
I have not.
I strongly suggest you do.
Yeah. That one's hit down the third baseline. That's going to be foul. So the count remains 2-2 with 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th inning, and almost had a base and clearing double by White. Just missed down the third base line. Davenport is on deck. Yep. Here's the 2-2 pitch to White. Low, it gets to the backstop, away from the catcher. Runners advance to second and third. So now runners in scoring position, 2 runners in scoring position for White. And the count goes full, 3-2. Three-two count, 2 away. Here's the pitch from Ewer. Hit and down the first baseline, fair territory. That'll score 2. White rounds first base, stand up. 2 RBI double for White. Makes it 7-1 on a great hit by White that brings up Davenport. Just placed it perfectly down the first base line in fair territory, scoring Lively and Paxton. And now White stands at second base for Davenport, the catcher for the Lady Tigers. With 2 away, it's 7-1 Mangum. Swing and miss, and it's 0-1 Davenport. 0-1 count with 2 away. 7-1 is your score. Ewer delivers. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back off-speed pitches and 2 whiffs by Davenport, and it's 0-2. With 2 away, White at second base. Great night for an opening night game here in Mangum, Oklahoma. The 0-2 just got a piece of it. Catcher is back, but can't make the catch. Close to the screen, and count remains 0-2. So we'll bring you as many softball games as we can. And at least 10, hopefully more. With a nice playoff run. We got 10 regular season football games coming up as well, and hopefully a deep playoff run. Ground ball hit right to the shortstop, right between her legs, bobbled it, and rounding third base, White comes home and scores standing up. Davenport's going to be gunned down at second base, but a run scores anyway, and it's 8-1. Mangum opens it up here in.
You bet. I'll help you anytime I can whatsoever, and I love the stuff.
Good.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Brad Gilbert. He is all the sportsman of the county at Mangum Star News. We thank you. Yeah, you're everything. Every section. Okay, you're the man for the Mangum. I got you.
Shout out to Lana Hope.
All right. We do appreciate that very much, Brad's help. All right, 8-1. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Mangum has taken a 7-run lead. We'll come back to Mangum and hear some more Lady Tiger softball after this.
Mangum Star News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
J&P's Cafe in Mangum offers great food made fresh with the best ingredients under the direction of Chef George is what you'll find at J&P Cafe in Mangum. If you haven't tried the best Mexican food and American favorites at J&P Cafe in Mangum, what are you waiting for? Open Tuesday through Sunday for lunch and dinner. Also breakfast
served all day, and homemade desserts, including pecan pie and wonderful assorted cheesecakes. For takeout, call 580-706-5042. That's 706-5042. And like J&P Cafe on Facebook.
Granite Drug Company would like to thank their customers for shopping local. They're proud to offer pharmacy services, including immunizations, Dispill personalized medication management, health and beauty products, gifts for every occasion, and the soda fountain, open all day and serving lunch from 11 till 2. Remember, when you need prescriptions filled, tell your doctor Granite Drug Company.
All right, welcome back to Mangum, Oklahoma. Chad Fox here. Appreciate Brad helping a little bit there. And this opening day game, we're looking forward to football season as well. He gave us great intel and a great preview of what is hopefully a very, very exciting season. Will be for sure. Coach Powers, looking forward to talking with him as we get closer. And the football campaign just a few weeks away, and just hot, sweaty practice right now across America. There's a swing and a miss. Nice pitch from Woodruss to Laney Easter in the 5-hole for Sayre. That one gets away from Brandon. It's 1-1. 1-1 count. Mangum on top of Sayre, 8-1. Again, we talked to Michael Barnes earlier. We miss him. We wish him nothing but the best. He's the voice of the Ardmore Tigers now. He's moved up to 5A. But he is welcome home anytime he pleases. If he gets anywhere near a microphone in Greer County, we'll make sure we get him on. He is the best. 2-2 count. We'll try to bring you the action here on Classic Hits 97.7. There's a call, strike 3, and Laney Easter strikes out. Nice pitch by Woodruss to lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Now there's one away and a K for Woodruss. Brings up Gracie Myers, and there's a called strike. 0-1 count to Myers with one away. 8-1. Mangum has opened things up here in the top of the 6th now. And that one's fouled back, and it's 0-2 to Myers. And thanks to our sponsors, we thank Pam Simmons of Wichita Insurance. She is a proud supporter, helps fund those pocket schedules you see around town. There's a called strike, and it's strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Woodruss. So we thank Ms. Simmons and Wichita Insurance. Also thank our new additions this year, Western Traditions, Soggy Llama Coffee Company, Tiger Cub Learning Center, the outside in. That one's popped up in the air. Woodruss going to have a 1-2-3 inning, and she does. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It is 8-1. Mangum on top of Sayre. Back after this.
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Haystack Diner is open in Mangum, serving those famous onion burgers and the hot sauce you all love. Ashley Hill is your host, along with Ruthie on the grill. Dine Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. Friday nights, 5:30 to 8:30 for fish, steaks, burgers, and pie, and Sunday special. The Haystack Diner, now open on North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Dine in or carry out.
Get one of our new sponsors, Western Traditions. It's a unique furniture store with a cowboy flair like you've never seen before. The brand new store is located on the west side of the square in Mangum. You'll find Western art, Western collectibles, and accessories. Stop in to meet owner Lloyd Burgess, formerly of Justin, Texas, who has just made Mangum home and founded the Lucky Bee Ranch. Western Traditions is open daily 9 to 5, Saturday 9 till noon, closed on Sunday. Western Traditions on the square in Mangum, supporting Mangum Tiger Sports. Welcome to town, Mr. Burgess. We appreciate your support. And go by and see him at Western Traditions. Batting now in the bottom of the 6th inning. And 10-1-2 in the order for Mangum. Laramie Griffiths is at the plate. And there's a called strike, and the count is 0-2. Pitch outside for a ball. You were the distance. Lady Eagles of Sayre has this opener for the Mangum Lady Tigers. 1-2 pitch. Fouled back, staying alive is Griffiths. 8-1. We're batting in the bottom of the 6th. Sayre will have a chance to tie things up in the top of the 7th. But yeah, Western Traditions, new place in town, west side of the square, downtown Mangum. We appreciate him, all of our great sponsors. We thank them so much for helping us out. We talk about it, and don't like to bellyache too much, but again, to be able to bring you video, it does take a nice data plan. Let me just tell you that. There's a swing and a miss and a K as Griffiths will sit down. There's one away. Happy to do it, love doing it. But we need the support, which we get every year from the Mangum faithful. And to be able to bring you sports on the radio and online with video. oksports.tv website. You can follow Mangum and Hobart and Cordell. First pitch is a strike to Hannah Stair. That slipped out of the hand of Ewers. And it's 1-1 to Hannah. One away here in the bottom of the 6th. So video on Facebook too, YouTube. Subscribe to Mangum Tiger TV on YouTube, and that'll notify you every time we go live to cover Mangum. Bunt attempt is fouled back to the umpire, and the count is 1-2. Or like Classic Hits 97.7 on Facebook. Classic Hits 97.7 on Facebook. You like that? We encourage that. And when we go live, you'll get hopefully notified. Got that notification turned on. And again, Mangum Tiger TV on YouTube. The place to catch all the games, to go back and watch all the games, to hear all the nonsense during the games. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Step and throw by Ewer. There's two away as Stair is retired. Brings up Ren Woodruss, starting pitcher on this opening day for Coach Brian Bingham. 8-1, Mangum on top here in the bottom of the 6th. The two away now. Woodruss smokes one into center field. Center fielder doesn't have to move much, makes the catch. 3 up and 3 down for the Mangum Lady Tigers here in the 6th. Top of the 7th, last crack here for the Sayre Lady Eagles. They trail Mangum 8-1. We'll come back to Mangum, Oklahoma. Glad to have you along. Mangum Tiger Sports is on the air.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Club Learning Center says,
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Opening day 2023. Chad here with the Mangum Lady Tigers. And we go to the top of the 7th. Mangum on top of Sayre, 8-1. Woodruss set to be the winning pitcher if she can maneuver here. 3 outs in the top of the 7th for the Mangum Lady Tigers. Eight-1 your score. Ava Woods at the plate. First pitch is a call and strike. So you've got 8, 9, and 1 in the order. In the 7th for Sayre. Pitch is high for a ball, and the count goes to 1-1. Lila Whitney is on deck, and Addie Mariano to follow. High and outside, ball 2. 2-1 count. Coach Bingham looking to get his fast pitch season off to a winning start. Went 18-15 last fall. Fouled back, and the count goes to 2-2. But again, we talked with Michael earlier about it, but again, we just prayers for the Bingham family. Swinging a miss and a K. Woodruss sits down. Ava Woods, there's one away. A sick child is one of the most difficult things a parent has to do and deal with. And they're strong parents, and there's a 1-out single into right center field by Lila Whitney. Again, as Michael said, not to get too religious, but sometimes the good Lord, if there's a problem like that, he knows the right people that can handle it. And Bingham family is top-notch. I've watched Brian grow up literally his entire life. His grandmother was my typewriting teacher. Huh, there you go. That's right. Just thought of that. There's a pitch and a nice throw by Davenport. The runner is going to be safe, but that was the best throw of the day by Davenport down to second base. A 3-0 count to Mariano. So a runner at second base, one away, a 3-0 count to Mariano. I'm sure taking all the way. Woodruss to deliver, called strike, and she does deliver in a 3-1 count. Three-one count. One away. Hit in the air. Zachary is there, makes the catch, and runner back to the bag at second base. There's 2 away. Lady Tigers an out away from winning on opening day. And again, the Olustee tournament going to start some different locations. On Friday, that pitch gets away from the catcher. Runner advances to third. 1-0 count to Emily Easter. Mangum's one of those locations on Friday. And we'll be with the Lady Tigers online and on air too. That one's low and inside for a ball. So a 2-0 count to Emily Easter. And Brian had texted me that bracket, and we'll pull that up at the conclusion of this game. 2-0 pitch, going to be hit in left field for a base hit. Runner will score, make it 8-2. 2-out RBI for Emily Easter. Brings up Peyton Ewer, the pitcher, with 2 away. And Woodruff's trying to get that third out. Outside for a ball. 8-2 your score. Pitch from Woodruff, called strike, and it's 1-1 to Ewert. And Ripito is on deck if they get to her. Here's the 1-1 with 2 away. Oh, slipped out of the hands. Nice job by Davenport to keep that in front of her. Otherwise, that runner advances to second. But we're in the 7th, and there's 2 away, so Woodruff's just looking to find out number 3. 2-1 count to Ewert. Here's a pitch. Hit, and going to be a base hit. 2-out single. Gets under the glove of Lively, and Easter goes to third. Ewert goes to second. Always hardest to find the last out, isn't it? 2 away in the top of the 7th. 8-2. And Sayre, as Michael would say, not going quietly into the night. Runners at second and third. And that is Ripito, and she fouls it off for strike number 1. 0-1 count to Ripito. 2 away, runners at second and third. And Sayre can pull even closer with a base hit here. In the top of the 7th, but there's 2 away. High for a ball. So again, thanks to our sponsors, great lists. We do appreciate each and every one of those. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. One and two with 2 away. Runners at second and third in the top of the 7th. Woodruff's trying to shut the door. Pitch just fouled back, and the count remains 1-2. On a beautiful day here in Southwest Oklahoma, and I say that very sincerely. It's considering the last 7 to 10 days, this is mild and nice. 1-2 pitch. Inside, just missed, and the count goes to 2-2. Deuces. Woodruff trying to get out number 3. Runners at second and third for Sayre. They trail 8-2. Top of the 7th with 2 away. Woodruff. The pitch. High and outside. Ball 3. The count goes full. Runners at second and third. A full count with 2 away in the top of the 7th. Woodruff rocks the pitch. Outside ball 4. Bases are loaded. Bases are jacked with 2 away in the top of the 7th. And Sayre not done yet. Brings up Lainey Easter. And Woodruff trying to find that out. Here's the pitch. Called strike, and it's 0-1 to Lainey Easter. The bases are juiced. Full of Lady Eagles with 2 away in the top of the 7th. And this is their last chance. They trail Mangum 8-2. 0-1 pitch. Woodruff just high off speed, and it's 1-1 to Lainey Easter. One count. Woodruff delivers. Called strike, and it's 1-2 to Laney Easter. Bases full of Lady Eagles. 1-2 count, 2 away. Woodruss delivers. Swing and a miss. Woodruss leaves the bases loaded and gets the win. Final score, Mangum 8 and Sayre 2. We'll take a short time out. Opening day victory for the Mangum Lady Tigers. They start the season 1-0 on the year. Congratulations to Coach Bingham and all of the Mangum Lady Tigers. Back after this.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
All right, 1 in the books. Mangum Lady Tigers start the 23 fast pitch campaign 1-0 as they defeat the Sayre Lady Eagles 8-2 behind the arm of Bryn Woodruss. Great start for Coach Bingham and the Lady Tigers. We congratulate them. Coming up on Friday at 11:30 a.m., Mangum girls will take on Nicoll in Mangum. It's the Celestial tournament, and the first day here is in Mangum on Friday. The consolation side of the bracket will play in Blair on Saturday. The winners bracket games will play in Olustee El Dorado on Saturday. So we're kind of moving around here. We start on Friday here at Mangum, and then the consolation side will play Saturday in Blair. Olustee El Dorado winners bracket games on Saturday. So I can tell you this. We'll have Mangum and Nicoll 11:30 start time here in Mangum. Have it for you on the radio and online, too. Had a little issue with radio today. We'll get that ironed out. But online, Facebook, and YouTube, Mangum Tiger TV. We thank Brad Gilbert for helping us out in this game a little bit. Again, he is following closely all the teams here in Greer County and gave us a nice scoop, a good preseason preview of the Mangum Tigers. Looking forward to watching all the Tigers, Coach Powers and Remington Laughlin, and all the guys this fall. We thank all of our sponsors. We have a great list, and we're going to hear more from the fine folks at Soggy Llama Coffee Company, Western Traditions. We talked about them, and go by and see them on the square here in Mangum, the Outside Inn. We do appreciate them as well. All right, that'll wrap things up. It's in the books. The first one is done, and we thank Michael Barnes for talking to us. And again, if you haven't heard, Michael is in Ardmore now, and he is the voice of the Ardmore Tigers. So follow them, and we'll listen whenever we can. I believe the station he's going to be on, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's KICM 97.7, so it's still the same frequency. But they follow the Ardmore Tigers. And so Michael will be the voice of the Ardmore Tigers. Myself and maybe a group of guys will kind of trudge through the season and try to fill in Michael's place. But again, anytime Michael's available, we're going to try to get him on the air and miss him. Wish him the best. He is going to have a good year covering Ardmore. And we got the Mangum Tigers covered. We thank Travis Reese very much, and all of the Mangum School Board trusting us again with Mangum Tiger Sports. And, of course, our sponsors, just came out in droves, a record year for sponsors. We thank Dean Minnick for helping us out there, Dave Mills and Kim Thomas as well. So a good list of sponsors. We'll hear from them. Looking forward to it. Softball Friday, 11:30. Mangum and Neneka will be on the air right here on 97.7 and also oksports.tv, Facebook, and YouTube. For all of our sponsors, Brad Gilbert, Michael Barnes, I'm Chad Fox. Good night. Mangum Lady Tigers start the year 1-0. Fast pitch, they defeat Sayre 8-2.
We are a community of legacy and tradition. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattleman's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting sports season, Tigers. Cattleman's Bank is behind you all the way.